Good morning, welcome back to Ladybug Grace. I'm going to pick up where my other video just left off, where I just did an introduction to my hoard. Unlisted items is really what I should call it. And today I'm going to focus on, or this video I'm going to focus on how I do my inventory. A lot of people do inventory and they have it labeled like C7 or whatever you want to call it. But I don't do that. I have my stuff organized by type in certain areas, and that's how I do it. In that section that most people put their inventory number, and I can't think of what it's called right now, I actually put the cost of the item in there. That helps me in the sense if someone makes me an offer, I know what I paid for it, and it gives me an idea of my wiggle room. So I don't have to think about it too much. That's what I use it for. My inventory is organized by type in different sections. So that's what I'm going to go over here with you. Most of my inventory is going to be yarn. So all of that is down here. So I'm going to start there. So this is my yarn. I have it in bins. And I have all of that is yarn. So yarn inventory. And what I've done now, because it's exploded, because I used to just focus on shoes and sneakers is really where I did everything in the beginning, but that's really what I found a lot of good prices on and good deals. And that's what I was selling the most of. It was amazing. And that was back before Ground Advantage kicked in. So I used to ship everything in the bubble mailers, and it was really a good price for that, to do that. But now Ground Advantage is way better price than shipping shoes. So, and I only know that because I just had a shoe sale that went out yesterday, and it originally was in a priority mail bubble mailer, and I sent a Ground Advantage instead because it was actually more economical that way. Most of the time, as we're getting off topic, that's the whole other thing. But anyway, for my yarn, I have it. I'm trying to organize it now by brand name because I got so much yarn. It didn't used to have this much, so I have it organized like the ones you buy at Hobby Lobby, like Yarn Bee or Thread Loops and Threads, or depending on how much I have of a brand, then I do it by type, like the floss or the sparkly or the really expensive stuff. I have a lot of the cake yarn here. I can't think of the other ones right now I have that are the lambs one, I think is the one that or alpaca. I hit a mother load one time at Salvation Army, not near me, a different one. Right, champ? Yeah, he's agreeing with me. And I really hit it big on half off day, and I had a mother load of all that expensive yarn. Sold it all. Most of it's gone by now. But that's what all of this is here. And I just know that my yarn is here. Sorry, boxes are hitting me. And I'm trying to organize it more by type. This is why I don't put like C7, because as your inventory change, well, for me, as my inventory evolves and changes, I don't want to have to go back and change everything. Because it took me a while to get my groove and figuring out what I want to do. Okay. So behind me, I have it all covered, are all my stuffed animals. And they're all back here. They're on the top shelf off the floor. So nothing can, like, especially, doggy behind me here loves to chew. You can see he's after boxes. He can't get at them. So that's all of my stuffed animals. My goal here actually with the stuffed animals is over the winter, I'm going to redo this because, oh, sorry, I have a light right there. I am going to redo this, combine it, relist a lot of these things, because at first I thought I could sell them individually, but I think they're going to do better as a lot of stuff, like a lot of bears, a lot of this, a lot of Kohl's cares, whatever it's going to be. That's what I'm going to do there. Okay. Then I have down below seasons. So I have Christmas, Halloween, Easter. I don't have a lot of. I don't find a lot for Easter decorations, but this is what I have here in terms of seasonal things. Then I have handbags and bags. These are boxes I don't use anymore. Priority mail. Don't barely use them anymore, so I got to get rid of them. And then we move into shoes. So I have men's shoes. I have women's shoes, sandals, dress shoes, sneakers are all up here. And actually, I've sold a lot of sneakers. So I think they have some downstairs to clean. I just got done redoing this yesterday or Thursday, actually, because I couldn't find a pair of sneakers. One of the pairs. And then I have boots over here because they're heavier. I would like to move them over there once I get rid of my, where am I at? Priority mailboxes for that. Over here I have kitchen items down there. I have rubber stamps, which is what I mentioned I'm getting out of. all my craft stuff, all my cross stitch. I just did a mother load buy of that there too. Sorry, this is stuff that's going downstairs. I get a lot of these kinds of things, which I used to organize from like Aldi's, not like Aldi's, as you can see in Millville. They help with organizing. Stickers, garden flags are in here as well. I have pet supply stuff. I've kind of picked up, I keep saying kind of, I have increased my pet supply purchases. I've been finding more of them, so that's there. Then we get into household stuff. These are more boots. Household stuff. I'm trying to sell these on Facebook Marketplace now. They're not doing too well on eBay. Household stuff. I got mugs, all are down here. Tchotchkes, little tchotchkes are all up in here. I just learned where things are. That's how I know. I don't label it. C7, for example. All my frame prints are here. Books are here. I'm in the process of doing books downstairs though now because I have a bookshelf down there. I'm selling a lot of my books. I'm not buying as much as I used to. I'm using the library to cut back. Toys are here. It's all my toys, kids stuff. That's all there. And then my clothes is not as big and it's a little messy right now, but women's clothes, jackets are here. My men's clothes are back there by the yarn. I don't have a lot of men's. I need to get back into that, doing that kind of stuff. Blankets, sheets, pillows, helmets, which haven't sold. And eBay even took them down, which I don't understand why they took one down. They're brand new helmets, so I don't understand. And then this stuff is other little tchotchke stuff. Vacuum bags again. Aldi's, they help to organize. It's amazing. This is more boxes I gotta get rid of. More tchotchkes. Like, I just know where things are because I put them there, so I know where things are. I do want to, gotta stop saying, I do want to come up here and organize because, like I said, that one pair of sneaker thing really threw me this week because I knew I had just seen it. One pair was downstairs for some reason, and the other pair was over in unlisted inventory. Made no sense. I also couldn't find a mirror I sold, and that really upset me because I know I had seen it. Still haven't found it. It's probably somewhere up here, and I put it down and got mixed in with something it shouldn't be with. So this is the dangers of having too much stuff and not being organized. So I'm trying to share my woes with you, so then the hopes that you can not be that way. I need to be accountable, like I said in the video, and that's what I'm going to start doing, because Champ is not doing a good job of making me accountable. He's really cute, but he's not helping me be accountable. So that is what I'm going to do. In terms of boxes, I can get into that another video showing how I do things. Can't get there right now, but that's my box wall. People have given me boxes. I took boxes from anybody and everybody. I have people who know what I do. And as other people always say, share what you do because it does help. I'm trying to get out of the light there. Because people give you things. I have so many bubble mailers and Amazon mailers to mail things that help keep my prices down. That's why I don't always hit the market. I try to go a little lower just to move it and make a sale and have income coming in to help pay my loan. That is my goal. But also boxes. I've learned what boxes don't work because I don't sell a lot of big things. I've actually am getting away from selling big things in terms of, I have some dishes I bought. There are bunnies on them. If you go to my store, you'll see it. I hope I don't want to sell it at the art sale. I think that's where I'm going to go with it because I don't really want to ship it. I have something over here. I gotta watch my steps because I moved something. Because I thought it'd be cool. It's sitting here since, 2022. It's 2025. That's 3 years. That's sad. And that's really sick, in my own opinion. I'm saying that about myself. What you do is your own business. For me, that's sad. It's been sitting here that long. That's money that's just money sitting in the way I'm looking at things now. So I have a lot of packing paper. People, you can see my wall of styrofoam behind me. That helps with shipping too when I ship things that are breakable. So I do have some stuff I ship that breaks, but I keep it small. So I got a lot of that. I have a huge bag of peanuts I bought off someone who got out of the business. Barely broken into it because people give me stuff. And I use it. Packing material like this, people give to me. bags people give to me if I want a double bag. I very rarely double bag like clothes, like some people put them in bags. I don't do that. I do it differently. But this is my inventory. So this is what I have. That is how I do my inventory. Hopefully that makes sense to you. If you're just starting out, more lights, I can only recommend just starting somewhere and seeing what works for you, because that's what I did. I buy my shelving. Well, these are the old metal shelves I had. I actually got from the divorce. So I came upstairs. The plastic shelvings, black ones, I bought at Ollie's, Ollies. They're pretty prevalent on the East Coast, so hopefully you can find something like that. But like Lowe's and Menards has them. They are really helpful in business. They go up to, I think, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 shelves. Most of them I keep at 3. Oh wow, this one's not a little wonky. This one I have at 4, but I could go up to a 5th one depending on what I do, which I could still do. I still have all the little doodads, the little legs, and I have the extra shelving over there. Right, Champ? Yeah, see, you're famous now, to do that. But that's what I recommend. I put things in boxes to keep it organized. Love getting the stuff from Aldi's. I said it works too, because it pulls out nicely, goes back in. It has the opening there if you just want to grab it. That works really great. The bins, I did a huge buy on my plastic bins from a lady on Facebook. She was moving and getting rid of stuff. Did a super buy on that, and I just cleaned them out. Champ wants to investigate. Cleaned them out, disinfected them, and then I use them for my inventory and doing that. Clothes I have in bins right now, folded. I gotta refold them because I was looking for something desperately, that one thing I couldn't find, still haven't found. And so I was even in here looking for it, couldn't find it. But that's what I do for that. This way I don't have to go through and relabel everything. If like I change, where I put boots. Boots are in their own shelf. Keeps it easy for me, so to speak. And Champ picked up something he's shown as usual. He's only 8 months old. Old and this big. It's huge. So anyway, I hope this helps you. If you have any comments, positive comments, please leave them down below. If you're going to be snarky and a jerk about things, that brings no light into the world, take it elsewhere. I'll delete it anyway. I have no problem with that. And anyway, God bless. I hope you're fighting your way. And if you need any help, I'll share any knowledge I have and what's worked for me. I'm going to put in videos, various videos. The next one I'm going to show is me listing this weekend, and my focus is Christmas stuff. I want to get that up. Then I'm going to work on during the week sweaters and get that out there while mixing in yarn, because I got so much yarn downstairs. If you see in the other video, it's up here somewhere. Oh yeah, it's down there. I got 2 big bags I got to put away. 2 big bags of yarn I listed yesterday or Thursday. I forget what day. I forgot I even had them. And that's what happens. Things get buried and you turn a blind eye. You don't want to see it. So that's where I am. So, anyway, I hope this helps you. And whatever way you work in is there's no right way or wrong way. It's whatever helps you keep track of things. And no, you cannot. He wants my candy cane pillow now. He cannot have that. Whatever works for you is what's going to work for you and what you're going to help. Remember, everyone learns differently. Everyone works differently. Everyone has their own pace. And please remember that. I know I got on myself a lot about doing this business and just not treating myself well. Try not to do that. I mean, we all have our own way of doing something. And be positive. Have a great day. You want to be part of the video? You want to be part of the outro? Come here. No, you cannot have the candy cane. I'll put it over here so you, hey. Psst, hey. Champy, you want to say goodbye? No, you cannot have the candy cane. You want to say goodbye? He wants the candy cane. So we're going to go because I don't want him chewing up this candy cane, which means I can't put this on the couch this year because he'll come after it. I'm not even sure if I can put up a Christmas tree this year because of this little angel. How can you be mad at that face? He's an English cream golden retriever, in case you're wondering. I inherited him at 3 or 4 months old. Unfortunately, he was in a bad situation, so he came to me. it's been a learning experience. I haven't had a puppy in 9 years, and I forgot how much work they are. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot. But anyway, have a great day. Have a blessed day. If you're looking to find your way to Jesus, please look at my other videos. I did a whole series on Bible reading and doing devotionals, which I kind of walked away from doing videos on those, but I still do them every day through the In Touch Ministries. If you need help or want to find out how to know Jesus, please feel free to reach out to me. Everyone needs God. So talk to you later. Bye.